Next weather sphere for us. Kate, I said I was nervous for the next couple of days. Maybe that's a little dramatic, but I am just so not looking forward to these kinds of temperatures.
It is so brutal, Liz. And you know, we talked about the kids, having kids that want to go outside. It is dangerous to be outside for an extended period of time. You're not really going to get the time to get out there and, make a snowman, have a snowball fight. It's not the right kind of snow to do that with anyway, but some good sledding snow, some great skiing snow up in the Poconos. That's the good news. The bad news, it's not going anywhere for a very long time. Unfortunately, we've got extreme cold to tell you about as we start to dig out. So here's what you need to know for the week. Today, clouds this morning will break for afternoon sun, but roads are going to remain icy and slick. As Jana was just telling us, it's those secondary and tertiary roads that are still snow covered, areas that have not been plowed. It is just completely snowed over, and Mother Nature not going to help us at all. So stick to the main roads if you have to go out. I know that's not an option for everyone, but it is expecting to really stay snow covered until the plows can get to those side streets and back streets, and you just really need to take your time if you have to drive through that. This week, we're staying a lot below freezing all week long. In fact, through Sunday, we don't have temperatures going above 30 degrees. So the ice threat and that dangerous cold threat is going to continue. Let's break down some of our biggest totals. Bushkill up in the Lehigh Valley, 16.8 inches of snow, nearly a foot and a half. Malvern picked up over a foot. Collegeville, 11 and a half. Mantua, New Jersey, 10.5. Bear, Delaware came in double digits at 10 inches. And we were just shy of the double digits in Philadelphia, 9.3 inches, making it the second biggest snow and biggest in a decade, the second biggest we've had in the past 10 years since that storm in 2016 that brought 22.4 inches. But take a look at the Italian market section of the city. You got people out there on the bikes trying to make it through. You can see the roads are still completely snow covered. The cars are snowed in. The plows come through and may snow your car into its parking space as well. So it's going to be a very long process of digging out and cleaning out. There's really no place for this snow to go. It's not just going to melt. So we've got to move it away or just wait for it to slowly start to reduce. 21 degrees currently, and it feels like 11. And the wind chills are really going to be the biggest thing that we're talking about all week long. We're back to talking about cold. I know you're probably sick of hearing it and sick of dealing with it as well. Temps in the upper 20s today, feeling like about half what the thermometer tells you. And then tonight, we drop down to single digit feels like temps. By tomorrow morning, some spots waking up feeling sub-zero as our storm departs and cold Canadian winds pick up the pace behind that system. So we have a cold weather advisory to tell you about. Tammy was talking about this at the top of our show here. What a cold weather advisory is for our region, we'll break it down for you because you can see much of the nation, really the entirety of the nation east of the Rockies is in some sort of cold weather advisory or extreme cold warning. But depending on your local forecast office for the National Weather Service, there are different parameters. In our area, what is a cold weather advisory? It means wind chills between 0 and 9 below zero, city, surrounding suburbs, South Jersey, Delaware. Wind chills between 10 below and 19 below for the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos. That's when you get the advisory. An extreme cold warning is the next level of this. It used to be called a wind chill warning. That's for wind chills colder than 10 below zero around the city and suburbs, colder than 20 below zero in the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos. And by the end of the week, Thursday morning, Friday morning, I think our cold weather advisory could be upgraded to an extreme cold warning because we are just going to replenish the cold that's coming in out of the north and west. And Thursday and Friday look like some of the worst this week. So your next 7 days, we're going to keep us in a next weather alert at least through Friday. We may extend it through the weekend because it's not much better Saturday. And then Sunday, a close call along the coast. We could be looking at the potential for at least a little more snow, especially along the coast. We will keep you posted on that threat as we go through the next couple of days.